Hello students, today we are going to start the very first chapter in your maths textbook, that is sets. Actually, in our daily life, we see sets in many ways. Like you have seen a pack of cards, a collection of cards. You have seen a crowd of people, many people standing together. You might have seen cricket team. These all come under set. Not only this, if I say take odd numbers less than 10. So what will you take? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Similarly, if I ask you take or write all the rivers of India, or I will ask you to write vowels in English alphabets. So what are the vowels? The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So for all such things, you can call as sets. Collection. Sets is nothing but collection. But in maths, if you see, the letter N denotes the set of natural numbers. Do you know what are natural numbers? Numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, all these you can collect and call it as a set. Z, the letter Z denotes the set of all integers. Do you know what are integers? From minus infinity, -3, -2, -1, all negative numbers, 0. Not only that, all positive numbers also you can take, like 1, 2, 3, up to infinity. These all are called integers, and if you collect them, that becomes set of integers. Q letter denotes set of rational numbers. Rational numbers means all the numbers which are in P by Q form, but Q should not be 0. Then R is the set of real numbers. What are real numbers? In real numbers, you will have natural numbers. Natural numbers come under real numbers. Then integers also come under real numbers. Rational numbers also come under real numbers. Irrational numbers also come under real numbers. So all these numbers together form a very big set, that is the set of real numbers. Now Z plus, it is the set of only positive integers. This is also a set. Q plus, it is the set of only positive rational numbers. Only positive rational numbers. Next, R plus. R plus means the set of only positive real numbers. Just positive real numbers. So all these sets you can see in maths. So finally, what can I say for set? A set is well defined. Well defined means you must explain properly. Collection of objects that you can call as set. Now, in the set, when you write a set, you will name the set. How will you name set? You have to use capital letters like A, B, C, so on. Okay, suppose if I use capital A, then I have to use flower brackets, and inside flower brackets, I have to keep my objects. Inside the flower brackets, I will collect objects and keep them. Now, these objects you can call elements or members of the set. These objects which you collect. Now, these elements or members you will use, suppose if at all you want to use English letters, you will use small letters A, B, C, D, like that. For naming the set, you will use capital letters, but for elements or members, you will use small letters. For example, I will write the set A, which has A, E, I, O, U. See, I have named the set capital A. Then I used flower brackets. Then I wrote the members, all small, small letters separated by comma. You have to put commas. So this is well-defined collection of objects, and this is set. Now I know the set A, its name is A. I will use flower brackets. I will write A, comma E, comma I, comma O, comma U are members of the set. Now looking at the set, I can say A is element of set A. E is element of set A. But writing like this is time consuming, waste of time. So instead of that, I can say A belongs to A. E belongs to set A. This is the symbol used for belongs to. Similarly, I can write I belongs to set A. The element O belongs to set A. The element U belongs to set A. But B does not belong to set A. C does not belong to set A. This is for does not belong to. Because in set you can see there is no B, no C, no D. Many letters are not there. So if B is not there, B does not belong to A. C is not there, C does not belong to set A. D is not there, D does not belong to set A. Like this you can write in short. Now, if you want to write the set, you can write the set in two forms. One is roster form or tabular form. The other method is set builder form. First, we will see roster form or tabular form. How to write the set. In roster form or tabular form, you will make list of elements. Whereas in set builder form, you will describe the elements. How? Suppose I will say set of all natural numbers which divide 42. Make a list of them. Make a set. So I will write set B. I'll name it as set B. 1 will divide 42. 2 will divide 42. 3 divides 42. 6 divides 42. 7 divides 42. 14 divides 42. 21 divides 42. And 42 divides 42. So all these numbers which I have made a list, they all divide 42. This is how I'll make a set, and I will write the set in roster form or tabular form. But instead of this, if I want to write in set builder form, the same set, how will I write? Instead of writing a big list of numbers, I have to make it short. I will say in the set B, there will be elements X. X is an element. That means X can be 1, X can be 2, X can be 3, X can be 6, 7, 14, 21, 42. All these numbers together I'm representing by X. But I have to describe more about X. So how will I describe? Such that if I draw this line, it means I'm saying such that, that means I'm describing X. What will I say? X belongs to set of natural numbers, because I said we are taking natural numbers. So all these X 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21, 42, they belong to set of natural numbers. And something else I want to describe. What is that? X divides 42. I can't take simply natural numbers. I have to take natural numbers which divide 42. This is how I am writing in short X, only one element X. But I am describing more about X. So this kind of description and writing the set, that is called set builder form. Similarly, one more example I will tell you. If I will ask you, write vowels of English alphabet. So you can write in two ways. One is roster form. How will I write? I will name the set C. A is a vowel. I will make a list. E is a vowel. I is a vowel. O is a vowel. U is a vowel. Just made a list and left it. It's very easy. Suppose if you want to write the same thing in set builder form, how will you write? Instead of writing A, E, I, O, U, I will just say X, such that X is a vowel of English alphabet. In that way, I'm describing more about X. So like this, we can do many problems from the exercise. So we will start the first exercise. In the first exercise, let us go to the first question. Which of the following are the sets? The question is, which of the following are sets? You have to say whether they form a set or not, first of all. Let us see the first one. The collection of all months of a year beginning with J. That means you will name the set first of all, and then you will write the list of months which start with J. What are the months which start with J in a year? Any idea? January starts with J. February, no. March, no. April, no. May, no. June, J starts with J. July starts with J. August, no. September, no. October, no. November, no. December, no. So only these 3 months I'm listing. It is a well-defined collection because easily we can identify the months starting with J and we are able to make a set. It is well-defined collection of objects. So I can say this is a set. Yes. Then the next is the collection of 10 most talented writers of India. Suppose if I want to write a set here, it is not a well-defined collection because I have to write names of 10 persons who are good writers. For me, 10 writers will be different because I like those particular 10 writers who write books according to my choice. But for you, those 10 writers may be different 10 writers because you don't like the books which I like. For your friend, the 10 writers may be different. So this is not a set, not a well-defined collection. You can't define it properly. That is why it is not a set. Let us go to third one. A team of 11 best cricket batsmen in the world. Now, best cricket batsmen. This is also not a well-defined collection because, in my opinion, the 11 best cricket batsmen will be different from your opinion. It is not well-defined, and so it is not a set. Fourth one, the collection of all boys in your class. Yes, this I know because if I take a set C and if I'll name all the boys in my class, I very well know what are the number of boys in the class, who all are boys in the class? I know. So I will start writing. Aman is a boy in my class. Then Birbal is a boy in my class. Then Sarah is a boy in my class. Then Dolphin is a boy in my class. Then Fan or Fanny is a boy in my class. I know the names of boys in my class, so I will make a list of boys and I'll write the set very easily. Even you will write the same if you are in my class. So this is well defined and you can call it as a set. Fifth one, the collection of all natural numbers less than 100. So, whether you write or whether I write or whether your friend will write, if you want to write the set, you will write the natural numbers, all the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 99. For me, the natural numbers are not different, and for you, the natural numbers are not different. Whoever writes the natural numbers less than 100, they have to write these only. It will not differ from person to person. So this is a well-defined collection and therefore I can call it as a set. Next one, sixth, a collection of novels written by the writer Munshi Premchand. We all know who is Munshi Premchand. We all know what all books he has written. And even if you don't know, you can browse in Google, you can search, and whether it is for you or for me, for everyone, the books will not change. The names of the novels will be the same. So, this is well-defined collection of objects, and this you can call it as set. Seventh one, the collection of all even integers. This is also a well-defined collection of objects. This is also set because we all know what are even integers, and these even integers are same for all of us. All even integers, like you can take 2, 4, 6, 8. These all are even integers, and these are even integers for everyone, not only for me. So it is a well-defined collection. It is a set. Let's go to question number 8. The collection of questions in this chapter. Yes, this is also well defined. You can open your book, you can see all the questions, you can make a list of all the questions in this chapter sets, and it will be same for everyone. So this is also well defined, and this is also called as set. Ninth one, a collection of most dangerous animals of the world. This is not well defined because what do you mean by most dangerous? For me, most dangerous is snake. So I will write. For you, maybe most dangerous is lion. So you will write that. So it differs from person to person. What do you think? Which is the most dangerous animal in the world? We can't stick to one opinion, all of us. So this is not well defined, and that is why it is not a set. Okay, so now you very well know which is a well defined set, which is not a well defined set. Usually, when it is not a set, you will see some adjectives like least, best, most, tallest, shortest, good, bad. Such adjectives, when you see, that differs for every person. The opinion differs in every person. That's why you can say whenever you see adjectives like this, that is not a set. It is easy way to remember. Okay, now we will go to question number 2. I'm giving you a set which has elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you have to write belongs to or does not belong to. For example, if I say 5 dash A, so you can say the element 5 is in the set. So you have to write 5 belongs to A. Similarly, 8 dash A. The number 8 is not there in the set. So you have to write 8 does not belong to set A. Then 0. 0 is not there in the set A. 0 does not belong to set A. What about 4? 4 is there in the set A. 4 belongs to set A. Next, 2. Yes, 2 is also there in set A. 2 belongs to set A. What about 10? 10 is not there in the set A. 10 does not belong to set A. Okay, now we can go to question number 3. You have to write the following in roster form. For example, the first one, the set A has X such that, I can put 2 dots also for such that. X such that X is an integer and X is greater than -3, less than 7. So roster form means you have to list the elements which are integers and which lie between -3 and 7. So I cannot write -3, but I will start with -2, -1, all integers I'm writing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I will write integers only between -3 and 7. I'm making a list because roster form means making list. Similarly, if I tell you, write the set B which has X such that X is a natural number less than 6. So, listening to the description, I will write all the natural numbers which are less than 6. I'll make a list. So, natural numbers start with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to write only less than 6. That means I can't take 6. This is how I have written in roster form. Next, third one. C is a set which has x such that x is a two-digit natural number such that sum of its digit is 8. So when I make the list of numbers, I will be taking two-digit natural numbers. But when you take the two digits and find the sum, it should be 8. That is the condition. So what are the two digits numbers? First, I will start with 17 because 1 plus 7, when I add, I will get 8. What's the next one? 26 because 2 plus 6 is 8. 35 because 3 plus 5 is 8. 44, 4 plus 4, 8. 53, 5 plus 3, 8. 62, 6 plus 2, 8. 71, 7 plus 1, 8. 80, 8 plus 0, 8. So this is how I have written in roster form. What about fourth one? D is a set having x such that x is a prime number which is a divisor of 60. So first of all, you have to take 60 and start dividing with prime numbers. Divisor, that's why. So 2, 30, 60. You can again divide with 2. 2 is a prime number. 2 15s. Now you can divide by 3. 3 5s 15. So what all numbers I have taken to divide, they all are prime numbers. So when I write the set D, I will say 2 is a prime number which divides 60. 3 is a prime number which divides 60. 5 is a prime number which divides 60. That's all. This is how I get the prime numbers which divide 60. Next, fifth one, E is the set of all letters in the word trigonometry. It's very easy. You will make the list of letters T, comma R, comma I, comma G, comma O, comma N. Again, I need not write O because O already I have written. Comma M, comma E, comma T. I need not write it again. R, I need not write again. Y. This is how I'm writing the letters and making a list. Sixth one, F is the set of all letters in the word better. This is also same, very easy. You will list B is a letter, E is a letter, T is a letter. Again, double times you need not write T. E also you need not write double times. So you will write R and leave it here. Now, if fourth question is, if you are given in roster form You have to write it in set builder form. Set builder form means describing. So, like first one, if I give you 3, 6, 9, 12, how will you describe this set? I will write X instead of writing all these numbers X, such that X is, what is X? What can you say about X? X is multiple. One second, I will erase. How will I describe about X? I can say X is multiple of 3. But when you are taking multiple of 3, you have to take X starting from 3 and ending at 12. That is what you can write it. You're describing about the set. So multiple of 3 means coming in 3 table. 3 ones 3, 3 2 6, 3 3s 9, 3 4s 12. I'll start with 3 and end at 12. Okay, second one. Suppose if you have a set having 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. How will you describe this set? This 2 is 2 power 1, 4 is 2 square, 8 is 2 cube, 16 is 2 power 4, 32 is 2 power 5. So if I want to describe, I will say in this set, I will have X such that, what can I say about X? X is 2 power n. 2 power some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this number n, what should I say? It is natural number. N should be a natural number because 1 is a natural number, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n is a natural number. N is less than or equal to 5 because you are taking 1 less than 5, 2 less than 5, 3 less than 5, 4 less than 5, 5 equal to 5. That is how you can describe. You can describe in another way also. You need not use my method only to describe, but when you are describing, others should understand. Similarly, if I give you 5, 25, 125, 625. 5 power 1 is 5, 5 square is 25, 5 cube is 125, 5 power 4 is 625. So in set builder form, I have X such that X is 5 power some number n. N is natural number because 1, 2, 3, 4 are natural numbers. Moreover, natural numbers you have to take less than or equal to 4. This is how the power n, when you select, you will select less than or equal to 4. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. These can be the powers. Okay, let us take the next one. 2, 4, 6, etc. There is no end. So you can say we have X such that X is, these all are even natural numbers. So just you can say we are taking all even natural numbers. Okay, fifth one. 1, 4, 9 up to 100. If you see, this is 1 square, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, like that 10 square is 100. So how will you write? In set builder form, all numbers x such that x is n square, like 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, it is n square. That means this n should be natural numbers and n should be less than or equal to 10. Because the numbers which you're taking 1, 2, 3, 4 natural numbers, you're taking only up to 10. Okay, we can go to the next question. That is fifth question. You have to make a list and make a set. For example, first one. A equal to x such that x is an odd natural number. So they are asking us to write odd natural numbers. Odd natural numbers starts with 1. 1 is an odd natural number. 3, 5, 7, 9. Like that we can go. There is no end for it. Similarly, suppose if I say B, x such that B set has x such that x is an integer and x is greater than minus 1 by 2, less than 9 by 2. So we have to write all integers greater than minus 1 by 2. So 0 is the integer. Similarly, 1 is the integer, 2, 3, 4. I can't take 5 because less than 9 by 2, less than 4.5. So I will write only up to 4 and make the list. Okay, third one. See the set which has x such that x is an integer. X square is less than or equal to 4. So I have to take integers, but x square should be less than or equal to 4. So what all numbers are less than or equal to 4, but x square. So I can take minus 2. Why am I taking minus 2? Because when I square minus 2, I will get 4. X I have to square because minus 2 square is 4. Then I can take minus 1 because minus 1 square is less than 4. Next, I can take 0 because 0 square is also less than 4. I can take 1 because 1 square is less than 4. I can take 2 because 2 square is equal to 4. So all these integers I can write. Next we will go to fourth one. D is a set which has x such that x is a letter in the word loyal. That means I have to write all the letters of this word loyal. L, comma, O, comma, Y, comma, A. Again, I need not write L double times. Fifth one. E is the set having X such that X is a month of a year not having 31 days. That means I have to write the months which doesn't have 31 days. January has 31 days, so I will not write. February doesn't have 31 days. March has 31 days. April doesn't have 31 days. May has 31 days. June doesn't have 31 days. July and August have 31 days. So you can write September, which doesn't have 31 days. Again, October has 31 days. November doesn't have 31 days, but December has 31 days. So just you have to list out only these. Coming to sixth, F is a set has X such that X is a constant in English alphabet which precedes K. Which precedes K. 1 second, I'm writing. Okay. Which precedes K. So that means when you write the set, you have to write the English alphabets which are consonants. Which are consonants. What do you mean by consonants? Consonants means which are not vowels. That means you can't write A, E, I, O, U. You can write, don't write A, you can write B, C, D, E is vowel, so don't write. F, G, H, I is a vowel, don't write I. J. Until here you can write. We are not writing vowels, we are writing the remaining consonants, but the ones which precedes K. That means before K, what all letters come, those only you have to write. So this is the question we have. Okay, next. We have here match the following. Match the following means this side I will write 1, 2, 3, 6, a set. Then second one I will write 2, 3, another set. Third one I will write M, A, T, H, E, I, C, S, another set. Fourth one 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. But on the right side, I will write the description of these sets. Here, all the sets are in roster form, but now I will write in set builder form. The first one, X such that X is a prime number and a divisor of 6. So which numbers are divisors of 6? You can see here. And they are prime numbers also. So you can match 2 with A. Next, for B, I will write the description X such that X is an odd natural number less than 10. Where are the odd natural numbers less than 10? Here you can see 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So that means 4 you can match with B. Okay, next C. The description for C I will write X such that X is a natural number and divisor of 6. Now we can take natural numbers and divisors of 6. So these are the natural numbers and divisors of 6. That means you can match 1 with C. Lastly, D. I'm writing the description as X such that X is a letter of the word mathematics. So what do you mean by this? We are listing M-A-T-H-E. M we need not write again. A we need not write again. T we need not write. I-C-S. That means D I can match with this. Or 3 is matched to D. So like this, we have done many questions related to this topic. You can take some more examples also. You can take some more questions also. Like suppose if I give you a question, write the solution set of the equation x square plus x minus 2 equal to 0 in roster form. We have already completed exercise 1.1. So I am giving you some extra questions. First of all, I have to take this equation and find the solution. That I can do by factorizing. I will factorize this equation as x plus 2 into x minus 1. So I will get x as minus 2, x as 1. These are the solutions for this equation, which I have to write in roster form. I will name the set A and I will write minus 2 comma 1 in roster form. This is in roster form. Let us take one more question. Suppose if I ask you, write the set X such that X is a positive integer and x square is less than 40. This I have to write in roster form. So I will name the set B. Now I have to take x, but x square should be less than 40. I will take 1 because 1 square is less than 40. I will take 2. I'm taking only positive integers. 2 square is less than 40. I'll take 3. 3 square is less than 40. 4 because 4 square is less than 40. 5. 5 square is also less than 40. 6. 6 square is also less than 40. But I can't take 7 because 7 square is not less than 40. So I will end the set at 6 only. My set B has all the x's whose square is less than 40. Let's take one more question. Write the set A, which is given as 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on, in set builder form. That means you have to describe. So the set A has elements X such that, how will I describe? X is, because here I have 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. So I can say X is n square. But what is this n? N is natural number. This is what I have to write. Description about the set. This is how we can describe the set. Okay. One last question we will do and we will leave it. Question number 4. Write this set B equal to 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 6, 6 by 7 in set builder form. That means again I have to describe. So what I will say, in the set B, I will have X such that I will put a formula for X. To write X, what you have to do? You have to take n by n plus 1. Why did I take this formula? If this is n, this is n plus 1. N is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. N is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. N is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. That is why I have kept this formula. But n I have to start from 1. See, n is starting from 1. N is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. N is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. N is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. So n is starting at 1 and ending at 6. This is how I can write, describe. So we have learned many topics today and we have done like all the problems of exercise 1.1. What I say is, listen to the class carefully and do these problems again without seeing. Practice very well before you come to next class. Then only you will score full marks in maths. So with this, we will end this class. We will start next topic tomorrow.